I think we're doing just the top. So it's, what is this? Negative 12 or 25, 35 or 36. So, like I said, we can simplify before we multiply. And then again, because we know that this is what's happening on the numerator, right? And this is what's happening on the denominator. And if multiplication is commutative, I can actually move numbers around. I can actually make this look like this. I can move the 36 over here and the 25 over there. It wouldn't change my answer, right? Just so that you be more comfortable simplifying those two and maybe more comfortable simplifying those two, but that's not necessary. But as long as you understand, and that's why we can simplify the 12 and 36, okay, and then 25 and 35. So I know my answer is going to be negative because it's a negative times a positive, so obviously 12 and 36 can be simplified. So 12 and 36, I can divide 12 by 12, and that gives me 1. 36 by 12, that gives me 3. The 25 and 35, they're both divisible by 5, so 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 35 divided by 5 is 7. There's nothing else to simplify, so that gives me 7 over 15. Again, 6, what is this? 8 over 15, 21 over 32. Okay, so the 8 and 32, 8 divided by 8 is 1, 32 divided by 8 is 4, the 15 and 21 have a common factor of 3, so 15 divided by 3 is 5, 21 divided by 3 is 7. So there's nothing else to simplify. We can multiply. It's going to give me negative 7 over 20. And I know I simplified all I could because my final answer, this answer right here, is simplified. And there's nothing else to do. 13 over 14, so some of these are really simple, and 21 over 143. So again, let's see up and down, and then cross. So this looks like, I can do the 14 and 21, right? And I can use, so 14 divided by 7 is 2, 21 divided by 7 is 3. 13 and 143. 13 divided by 13 is 1. 143 divided by 13 is 11. Okay, so now 1 times 3 on the top is 3, and at the bottom 2 times 11 is 22. So that's the final answer for that one. Which number is this? 25 over 32, number 8, times negative 44 over 55. So this one's nice. So the answer is negative, first of all. 44 and 55, they're both divisible by 11. So this is divided by 11, this is 4. Divided by 11, this is 5. I can do 25 and 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Now I can do 32 and 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 32 divided by 4 is 8. So I have 5 and 1 on the top and 8 and 1 at the bottom. Can I simplify anything else? No. So it's 5 over 8. Where am I? 9, 16 over 21, 15 over 24. So they're both negative, so we know our answer is just positive. Which way can we go here? So let's pick 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 24 divided by 8 is 3. I can do 15 and 3. So again, however you do it, you can. So notice that I can do 15 and 3, and I can also do 15 with 21. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to do 15 and 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And that's it. I can't simplify anything else. 2 and 21, no. 5 and 21, no. So the answer is positive 10 over 21. 75 over 80. Both negatives again, so my answer is going to be positive. Right. So again, what can we pick here? We can do 16 and 80. 16 divided by 16 is 1. 80 divided by 16 is 5. We can do 25 and 75. 25 divided by 25 is 1. 75 divided by 25 is 3. Final answer, 3 over 5, positive. And we have 3 fractions. 3 over 7 times 5 over 12 times negative 4 over 5. This is going to give me a positive product. Let's see, this 2 goes away. It's just 1 and 1. Negative 4 and 12. Negative 4 divided by 4 is just 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. This 3 and this 3 can go away, right? And then I'm left with just 1 on the top and just 7 at the bottom, so it's 1 over 7. Negative 2/3 times 1 over 6 times negative 3/4. Okay, again, it doesn't matter what you pick. Well, it's going to be a positive, so let's take care of that, so I don't have to worry about the signs anymore. So this 3 and this 3 just goes away, it becomes 1 and 1. The 2 and the 6, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Is there anything else simplifying? No. Notice that all my numerators are 1. My denominators are 1, 3, and 4, so that's multiply gives me 12. Negative 3/5 times, what is this? Negative 5/6 times negative 6/7. So we have 3 negatives being multiplied, so it's an odd number of negatives being multiplied, so my answer is going to be negative. All right, let's go to the fun stuff. This 6 and this 6, see ya. This 5 and this 5 is gone, so it just becomes 1, right? And then I have 3 over 7. Negative 4 over 9 times negative 7 over 8 times negative 36 over 49. Yikes. All right, so the obvious ones, there are no obvious ones. So I'm going to do 7. Well, first of all, let's do the sign. So it's a negative times a negative times a negative, which is going to give me a negative. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 49 divided by 7 is 7. So that's done. 9 and 36. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 36 divided by 9 is 4. I can do the 4 and 8 here. So the 4 in the numerator and 8. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I can do the 2 and 4 now. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So in the numerator, I have 1 times 1 times 2, which is 2. Denominator, I have 1 times 1 times 7, which is 7. Now, I know I didn't ask you, but I'm just going to put it here anyway because of the multiplication. I'm going to do, let's just do the eeny, meeny, miny, moe, the even ones. So 56, 58, 62, 64, 66, just because. Again, 0.65 times 8.4, and again, this should be really super, super easy. So to my 2 viewers that are watching this, let's just practice. 420, 24, 26. We have, so sorry, I forgot. There's 2 decimal places here and 1 decimal place here, which means my product has to have 3 decimal places. That's what you should do. We're moving 1 over. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry 4, 48, 52. So if my math is not wrong, 5460. We need 3 decimal places. Final answer is 5.460 or just 546. 58. Sorry. It's a negative times a positive. So I'm going to write 3387 times 0.09. You want to definitely put the 0.09 at the bottom. So that's a negative. So my answer is going to be a negative answer. Okay. So, and then there's 1 decimal place here, 2 decimal place here, for a total of 3 decimal places, and that's how many decimal places my answer has to have. So, 9. So by doing this, by putting 0.09, I only have to multiply one number, right, which is the 9. Had I put the 338.7 at the bottom, and then I would have to do it 4 times, which is not something I want to do. 9 times 7 is 63, goes 6, 72, 78, carry 7, 27, 34, carry 3, 27, carry 3 is 30. 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3, and that's where the decimal goes. 60, again, we have, it's a negative times a positive, so, sorry, that's a negative. It's going to be negative 13.42 times 9.6. Negative times a positive, which is a negative. 12, 25, 28. Move on over. 18, 37, 30, 12. We add these, so we get 2, 13, 8, 8, and 12. 3 decimal places. 128.832. 62. Oof. Negative times a negative is just a positive, so negative 6.5. Sorry, guys. So 5 and 1 is 5, 45, carry the 4, 14, carry 14, carry the 1, 11. Move on over, 6, 54, 12, 17, goes 1, 13. Alright, so again, the fine mass is correct. This is an 8. 4, 1, sorry, I forgot to do the decimal. So there's 2 decimal places here. This one has 1 decimal place. So my answer should have 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places is going to take me right here. 148.905. 64. Yikes. 0.1. I can't even see this. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 437 times 1,000. So if it's multiplying by 1,000, we already discussed this. All it have, I mean, you can actually go through the whole multiplication process, but I hope you don't. So we know that basically what happens here, the decimal is going to move over 3 spaces to the right. So my answer, I'm just going to rewrite that. 4 zeros, 437. So that decimal is going to move 1, 2, 3, and it's going to end up there. So to clean it up, let me just make it this a little bit nicer. 0.0437. Okay. Where am I now? 66, I think. So it's a negative times a positive, which is going to be a negative. So it's negative 0.00525 times 10,000 this time. So the decimal is going to move over 4 spaces to the right. And again, feel you're welcome to do that whole multiplication thing or just move the decimal to the right. So it's a negative number. Let me write this again, and let's move the decimal 4 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be negative 5.25. Okay, so hopefully that helps out. The word problems, we are definitely doing them, but we're going to go over that in class tomorrow. Okay, if you have a chance to research or look over palindromes, you know, they're fun.